Hello friends and welcome to Parks Crafty Creations. If you're new here, I'm Brian Parks, and this channel is all about making sewing feel less intimidating and a lot more fun, especially if you're still learning your way around the machine. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy Petal Drawstring gift bag. This is one of those projects that looks way more complicated than it actually is, which makes it perfect for handmade gifts, party favors, or even craft fair items. It's also a great way to use up some of that quilting cotton you might already have in your stash. Before we jump in, if you enjoy this content, be sure to give us a like down below, as it really does help out the channel. Do it now please, and if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell icon so you'll always be notified whenever a new video drops. And hey, if you love what we do here, don't forget to share us with your friends. To get started, we're going to cut 2 squares of fabric that are each 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Quilting cotton works really well for this project because it presses nicely and it holds its shape. But feel free to experiment once you've made 1 or 2 of these. Place your 2 squares right sides together, lining up all of the edges. On one side, we're going to leave a small opening so we can turn everything right side out later. I like to mark this by placing a couple of pins or clips about 3 inches apart right in the center of one side so I don't accidentally sew it closed. At the sewing machine, start stitching at one side of that opening with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Make sure to backstitch at the beginning, then stitch all the way around the square. When you get to a corner, stop 3/8 of an inch from the edge with your needle down. Lift the presser foot, pivot the fabric, lower the foot, and continue stitching. Keep going until you reach the other side of the opening. Then, backstitch again and stop. Before turning anything right side out, we're going to take a minute to clean things up. Trim all 4 corners at an angle, being careful not to cut into your stitching. This helps reduce bulk and gives you a much nicer, sharper corner later on. Now, pull the layers apart at the opening and press the seam open. I like to use the tip of my iron here, so I'm only pressing the seam itself and not creating extra creases in the fabric. Make sure that opening is pressed nice and straight, because that little detail really helps the bag look polished in the end. Once that's done, turn the bag right side out. Use a chopstick, knitting needle, or point turner to gently push out all 4 corners. Take your time here and be gentle so you don't poke through the fabric. After the corners are shaped, adjust the side seams so that they sit right in the center. Then press all the way around the piece. Now, we're going to create the petal shape that gives this bag its charm. Choose which side you want to be the outside of the bag, because that side will form the petals. Take one corner and fold it upward so the point lands about 3 inches in from each side. An easy way to check this is by using the corner of a quilting ruler or template. Once you're happy with the placement, press the fold firmly. Repeat this step for each of the remaining 3 corners, and you'll start to see that petal shape come together. To create the drawstring channels, we're going to stitch along each folded edge. Start at one corner, backstitch, then stitch straight along the fold about 1/2 inch from the edge. When you reach the end, backstitch again. Instead of cutting your thread between each side, you can just pull out a couple of inches of thread and move on to the next corner. This saves time and thread and makes the process go a little faster. Once all 4 sides are stitched, trim the threads. Now, we're going to close up the side edges. Fold the piece in half with the outer fabric sides together, matching up the corners and edges. Start stitching just below the folded petal corner and sew down towards the bottom, stopping just before the fold at the base. This is important because we don't want to accidentally sew the drawstring channels closed. Stitch about 1/8 of an inch from the edge, back stitching at the beginning and end. Repeat this for the other side. Again, leaving the channel openings free. For the drawstrings, cut 2 lengths of ribbon that are each about 25 inches long. Turn the bag right side out and gently push out the corners. At this point, it should look a little like a shallow tray. Using a bodkin or a safety pin, thread 1 ribbon through one of the channels, going all the way around and coming back out on the same side. Tie the ends together in a knot, leaving about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of tail. Then, take the second ribbon and start from the opposite side, threading it through the channels the same way and finishing with another knot. If you'd like, you can trim the ribbon ends at an angle for a cleaner look. Fill the bag with goodies, pull the drawstrings tight, and tie a bow to close it. And just like that, you've got a beautiful Petal Drawstring gift bag that looks way more impressive than the time it took to make. Thank you so much for sewing along with me today. If this video helped you out, give it a like down below, as it really does help out the channel. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell icon so you'll always be notified whenever a new video drops. I've been Brian Parks for Parks Crafty Creations. Happy sewing, and we'll see you next time.